Okay, we're going to play around a little bit just to see what Python will do and just extend your knowledge a little bit and possibly some reasoning. I quite like the general version, even though we're adding one extra item in the arguments. Because I can just write the one routine and use it in any of my programs that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to stick with this one, and the change that I will need to do, I seem to have gone a bit weird there. The change that I need to do is just in my main program to use the one from the general is just change that to g.padstring answer 6 and then send in the character that I want to use, and that's it. That's as much change as I need to do. So that will work. We will save that, but first I'm going to go to my library and I'm going to delete out the old version so that we know which one we're using. There we go. So if I save my library and run my main program, so don't forget it's now using the general library. I'm going to type in exactly the same problem, 101, on enter, and we get exactly the same answer out. But now I'm using the general library. As before, we've got answer here and we've got answer there, so I could pass in all of that. So I'm going to do that, but actually I'm going to get a couple of binary numbers, so this is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to show it you working anyway. So I'm going to take all of that, Control C, and I'm going to paste it over answer. And what I've done there is managed to get rid of that line. So I'm doing even more. I've got so many function calls. Just I'm getting my binary string, I'm reversing it, and then I'm padding it with a number of zeros. All on one line. So if I run my program, we'll enter in the same value. Obviously I'm going to get my little Python problem. Actually, let's stop this program, so I don't want that to happen. Let's start it again. I'm going to type in 1101 and there we go. We've got our answer. And that was just in one line of code. However, this is where that one line of code probably isn't going to help us. What I want to do is, instead of sort of hard coding, I want 6 zeros placed on the front of my string. And notice I said front of my string, not the back end of the string, because we reversed it. I'm going to have to do a little bit of coding. We will attempt that in the next lesson. Basically, I'm going to be changing my main program and not put everything in one function call. So that's what's coming next.